Let's run down my standard criteria when it comes to evaluating different basketballs. Starting with the pebbling of these balls. So essentially the pebbling on these balls are the same in terms of the pattern. They both have like a circle pattern when it comes to the kind of pebbling they use. They're very similar in that way. I will say that the NBA Street Phantom ball is a little bit more pronounced when it comes to its pebbling, but that may be just because at this point in time this ball is a few months older than this ball, so the pebbling is definitely worn down a little bit more on this ball. They're not both brand new. This one is a few weeks old, this is a few months old. I will also say the pebbling on this ball feels a little bit tighter than the pebbling on this ball, meaning to say that the pebbles, the pebbling itself is kind of tighter together as opposed to this ball, which feels a little bit more spread out. The bumps on this ball are a little bit more spread out. At least that's how it feels. It doesn't really look that way, but that is kind of how it feels. Moving on to the material of these balls. Now I usually do material first, but essentially the material of these balls are the same. They're both just rubber basketballs and they feel like they're made out of the same rubber. Now I will say that the Phantom ball does feel a little bit heftier, a little bit thicker. The rubber on this ball feels a little bit thinner. Now that's not a bad thing. It doesn't make this ball feel cheap at all. It just means the rubber on this ball feels a little bit thicker. It almost feels, it gives it the texture and the feeling that you would have on kind of a composite ball compared to this ball, which feels definitely more like a traditional rubber ball.